Night does not always announce the arrival of dawn. Sometimes the first awakening begins quietly beneath the surface of an ordinary life. You wake up one morning and something feels different. The conversations that once filled you now leave an emptiness behind. The places you once belonged to begin feeling distant. The noise of the world grows louder, while your soul grows tired of pretending it cannot hear itself. Most people believe awakening arrives like lightning, a sudden revelation, a dramatic transformation. But often, awakening begins as discomfort, a quiet grief for a life that no longer feels true. You begin noticing things you once ignored, the exhaustion behind endless distraction, the ache beneath constant performance, the loneliness hidden inside crowded rooms. And somewhere deep within you, a question begins to rise. Is there more than this? That question is sacred because the soul does not awaken through certainty first. It awakens through disturbance. The old self starts cracking, not to destroy you, but to release you. You may suddenly feel disconnected from environments that once felt familiar. You may crave silence without understanding why. Your intuition may become sharper. Your emotions may rise unexpectedly like storms, long buried beneath frozen ground. This can feel frightening at first, but every collapse is failure. Some collapses are doorways. The survival self often fears awakening because it was built to protect you. It was built from fear, built from adaptation, built from the need to survive pain, rejection, abandonment, disappointment. And for a time, it served you, but the soul was never meant to remain hidden beneath armor forever. There comes a moment when the deeper self begins calling you home, calling you softly, patiently, like dawn returning to the earth after a long winter. So tonight, sit quietly for a few moments. Again, no distractions, no music, no performance. Just breathe. And ask yourself, what part of my life no longer feels true? Do not force the answer. Simply listen, because awakening rarely begins with understanding. It begins with remembering. And perhaps that remembrance has already begun within you.